Now this is more like it, or is it not? Left means the camera shutter is closed. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay, coming back for some late night World of Warcraft. We're going to continue the storyline with Goodmane going through the Kul Tirans area and unlocking the Kul Tirans. Once the Kul Tirans are unlocked, I have some ideas for some characters to feed the alcoholism even more. Let's go to configure video here and let's turn off that stupid autofocus. It is off already. All right, let's just turn it on and off and then set it manually to right about here. Yep, there we go. Nice and sharp at 328 and close that out and let's get this thing going. So World of Warcraft can be a little glitchy trying to run in OBS. So let's see if this blank screen I'm about to show you ever actually shows anything. All right, let's see if it starts on the first try. It's like an old car sometimes, you know. Blank screen. Oh, such wonderful content. Why don't just leave yourself on screen? Well, you gotta come on, this darn thing. Okay, I see stuff, but I don't hear stuff. Where is? I think I might have turned off. Did I turn off the music or do these? No, it's shared. This is downloaded from the cloud. I was playing it offline. So all of those alts can sit aside here. Yeah, we've got it going, and World of Warcraft has it 95%. Let's go back to Drustvar. Pick up where we left off. Smile early and often. Yeah, hard to do in 2020. All right. Let's see here. Get this out of here, and... All right. The war campaign...
You are needed in Stormwind on a matter of great urgency and discretion. Come at once and come alone.
Well, what did we just come back to? So first off, let's get the volume up all the way and put some music back on. It was fun hanging out in Drustvar, but the war campaign is actually part of the requirements for this. So, the war campaign's actually part of what I need. So, that's something I was already involved with. So, let's get that done. Ryan's larder. Love the background. Love the background of all of this. Turn this up a notch. I want to hear some of this music. Stormwind, huh? What's this? Stormwind City? What about this? No missions in progress. Alright, let's see what the hubbub's about. Snug Harbor Inn? No, I don't want that. Dalaran. Then head off to Stormwind from there. We shall get this. Or is this the funeral of Varian Rin or something like that? I thought he was already dead in the lore by the time this expansion starts. Alright, what's the hubbub? Let me put the DPS meter a little over to the side. Actually, you know what I could do? Go to the UI, and let's just shrink it way the heck down. I don't really click on stuff all that often, and we could have more of the game on the screen. Let's put the healing thing off to the side there. More of the game, less of the UI, as opposed to cropping things. Okay, what's the occasion? Ooh! This game is from 2004, but this art team really knows their stuff. Alright, the Lion's Rest. That is actually... That's where the park is, right? Was, before Deathwing smashed up the city. Right.
How could I let this happen?
This is the death of Varian, isn't it? Funeral time, huh? I knew you would not hesitate to answer the call, huh? The undead scourge is swarming in numbers not seen since the return of Arthas Menethil. This is Shadowlands. This is Shadowlands pre-patch stuff. Amidst the chaos, something terrible has happened. What I'm about to share with you has not been revealed to our allies. They'll be told in due time, but I need to speak with you directly before word gets out.
Never let your guard down.
This is Shadowlands stuff. The Banshee's accursed shadow hangs over us all. This is the... Is this...
We'll have justice for the fallen.
Is this the cinematic? Sort of.
Seize this power for herself. Instead, she has done the unthinkable. Now, she will come for them all. To finish what she started.
This is definitely Shadowlands stuff.
Who opposed her? Azeroth together will be in her sights.
Is this why Turalion's on the throne in Stormwind? That's what I thought.
And when she comes, our end begins.
That's what I thought. That's the Shadowlands pre-patch introduction, and why Turalion is on the throne in Stormwind, which I could never really put... I figured it probably had something to do with the Shadowlands story. It had to, as far as I'm concerned. So, Yeti Nano microphone. What source is it on? I'm not making the same faux pas mistake as last. Not the filters. Good. It is explicitly declared for the Yeti Nano. The Yeti Nano audio is explicitly declared. I'm having flashbacks to coding and Visual Basic and stuff. You gotta declare your variables. Okay.
Hail, champion.
We must find a way to rescue Anduin and the others, but at this moment, the safety of our citizens and our allies is our highest priority. As such, I have reached out to those experienced in dealing with the threats of this nature. The Scourge's unbound hunger has been unleashed. It's only a matter of time before those monsters swarm our streets. Another zombie invasion? That was pretty fun in Wrath of the Lich King. We need expertise in dealing with this menace. The Death Knights of the Ebon Blade have stepped forward to aid us, but even they can't do this alone. I should level my Death Knights. The Argent Crusade has answered the call. I need you to work with them to keep our people safe, Goodmane. I have sent word of your arrival to their commander. He awaits you at their camp just inside the city gates. That's quite all right, because Goodmane's already a crusader from the Argent Crusade and is still wearing the tabard, for Pete's sake.
Gilneas will prevail.
These abductions, the Scourge attacks. The Banshee will pay for what she's done. By Alun's fury, we will bring her to justice.
Right now, I don't give a damn about justice. I just want to find where she's taken our friends. King Greymane, what's the plan?
We'll get them back, Talia. I swear to you, we'll save them all.
The Ebon Blade has extracted the Lich... the High Lord, from the battle in Icecrown. He is recovering in Acheris.
Acheris, that's how you say it.
He can help us find answers. Without that cursed helm, the Scourge are running rampant. We'll need the help of the Argent Crusade to stem the tide of the undead.
If anyone can figure out how this all fits together, it's Bolvar.
Did you say Bolvar? Bolvar Fordragon?
Uh-oh.
That's my father. Is he alive?
Sort of.
I will explain. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Not with so much at stake.
Well then. Oh, yeah, the Argent Crusade. Yeah, I know a thing or two about them. Only a Crusader still wearing the darn tabard. But yeah, so no Lich King, the Scourge go nuts. That's definitely a thing in this world. The Lich... Oh, yeah, he ain't the Lich King no more. Sylvanas kind of took the crown off his head. So, you know what? Why don't we see... This has to stop somewhere, and then we can get to the war campaign. Where is this thing? Let's see here. Bring some light to the night. Where exactly... Ah, okay, so right over here. They set up shop in the canals? The Valley of Heroes would be a fitting spot for them. No, it's... where all these people are, of course. Everybody, of course, has huge mounts covering up the guy, so... What's this?
You need something?
We've dispatched our forces throughout the area to watch for any signs of the Scourge. Let's see. We got the guidance of an unseen hand. Who could that be? I cannot say for sure. We'll have our answers soon enough. Probably the big bad in Shadowlands.
See you around.
Look at that.
What can I do for you?
Look at this. Look at this vanilla WoW shield that he has. That's what, level 28 or something? Well, under the old leveling system, level 28. Probably more like level 8 or something nowadays. Cult of the Damned, why are they back? The Cult of the Damned have always strived for immortality and see undeath as the means to achieve it. Yeah, I remember that from Wrath of the Lich King. With the return of the Scourge, it is no surprise that these fanatics now seek to continue their twisted work and consign us all to the grim fate that befell Lordaeron. Their actions are driven by a sense of dark purpose, one that can be wielded as a weapon by the right leader. The question is, that we should be asking, is not why the cult has returned, but rather who is behind their efforts.
Be careful. Hey there.
Alright. I was told to expect the arrival of a seasoned paladin. Let's get to work. The Scourge can strike anytime, anywhere. To counter their unpredictability, the Argent Crusade has secured key locations along the southern road leading east. I have yet to receive any reports from our scouts in the field. With the erratic nature of these attacks, I fear the worst. Little fetch quest here. Elwyn Forest, Redridge Mountains, and Duskwood. Well then.
Make sure you bring Lieutenant Vernon up to speed before you return. He will be awaiting your initial reports in Darkshire.
What he said. It's just too bad that this motorcycle got nerfed to not sound as much like a hog. Still, ground mount of choice. The newer Alliance one is a bit tougher. The bile-soaked cloth bears a deathly odor. Upon closer inspection, it appears familiar. The insignia of the Argent Crusade is unmistakable. Commander Gregor will want to know of this at once. Well, then let's get a bit more traditional about it. Actually, I do have some stuff I could go out to Icecrown and get for the Argent Crusade. Stuff that I haven't done since Lich King. One of my alts will be better for that, though, because they can do it in chromie time and not be super bored.
Greetings.
This is from one of our own, from within the city walls. I will send word to our patrols. Remain alert. Should the Scourge rise up from within our own ranks, find me at once.
See you later.
Shall we try this again? Well, maybe we should go back to Borealis and start that other stuff. This has to end somewhere, though. It can't be that big of a deal. It's basically the sort of thing where, oh, Shadowlands is coming out. Do this one quest, and maybe you'll want to buy the game afterwards. As it stands, my plans for Shadowlands are to not bother with the expansion because... And I'll probably, ironically, switch back to Elder Scrolls Online right as it's launching, and Blizzard has whatever hardware issues they're going to have. Not just whether or not they can actually run a server after our 15 years of WoW, but also our jackass is going to DDoS things, like what they've done with major launches previously.
Hey there.
Hi, Kira. Give me some of that. Give me some money. This is the... That's artifact power. We don't need that. Oh, it's a separate thing from reputation. Interesting. Bartlett the Brave, Griffin Master. Look at all these Cataclysm quests I never did.
What can I do for you?
C. Anything in Goldshire. Security activity to the east. Our forces are shaken but holding the line. Send a scout to speak with Captain Josephine. Guard Captain Josephine in the Red Ridge. They have yet to return. These people just flying everywhere. I could do that, but hey, you know, it's been a while since I took the old motorcycle for a spin. Well, we do want to do the war campaign sometime tonight. This guy isn't an engineer for nothing. I should go farm Mimiron's head one of these days. Go up and just god mode my way through Ulduar. Something worth noting, though, for the alts is that, yes, the alts are all going to get frozen at level 49 until I want to take them into the Shadowlands, which probably won't be for a while. But at the same time, the big thing with the alts is that you can turn the timelines on and off. So if you want to turn every expansion besides, I think prior to Legion, if you want to turn every expansion, into trivial mode, you can actually go turn the timeline off over at Chromie. And this is the kind of player freedom you should have everywhere, not just pre-Shadowlands. I seriously think... Oh, look, we got another fight on our hands. I seriously think the next time... There'll be a BlizzCon where Blizzard announces that you can turn on Time Walker mode anytime. And they'll act like it's this wonderful idea when they should have done it from the beginning.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
Right, so there's that for Gregor. Guard Captain Fairbanks in Duskwood. Let's take a detour here. Across the river, where my guy got destroyed nearly 15 years ago. Oh yeah, I'll just run in one direction and see what happens, and I get destroyed by the level 20 wolves when I'm only level 5. I think I redid that in Classic just for old time's sake. Alright, Duskwood. What do we have going on here? Besides hard evidence like that this isn't Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, here we go.
Well met.
Oh, frostworms in the whole 9 yards, huh?
Can I help you? For the Alliance.
Do we have to break combat? That's Guard Captain Fair... No, that's Lieutenant. We're looking for the Guard Captain. All those vintage sounds for Hammer of the Righteous. It's actually right up at the beginning of the zone? Gee, I missed him. Must not have been paying enough attention here. Well then. So why am I back so late? I'm back so late specifically because I decided to try out the chicken taco pizza at Domino's, so had to wait until I got over the carb crash before I came out here.
King's honor.
Never sneak up on me like that again. I could have killed you. Yeah, right.
Go with all, friend.
Makes me wonder what the Horde version of this is. Does this mean there's going to be another zombie invasion? Like when Lich King launched? Boy, would that be something.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Kill 12 Scourge. Not exactly 10 boars, but we'll do it. Oh, it's a warrior. I was gonna say, why is there a Pandaren monk actually using their melee weapons? Fighting undead? Absolutely. Put these guys back in their graves. Alright. If any of those guys want... Oh, they do. Sour the establishment here at the at this inn. There's one thing I want to try that I noticed last time but never got around to trying it. First Avenger. Switch over to that. Keep Holy Shield. Yeah, let's keep Holy Shield so we can block spells. Avenger Shield hits 2 available targets, so we'll do... Yeah, what do I care about 2 charges of Judgment? Other than, as one guy who tried dueling me once said, oh, Tomahawk. Except those are hammers and stuff. I don't think there's anything for the cooldown reset on Judgment. There is on Avenger's Shield, though. Let's test it out.
Can I help help you. Be careful.
All right, and that finishes the little merry-go-round quest here. Come on. That it? Take one of these guys down. Oh, they're as annoying as the dragons in Outland. They only attack you in the air. You can't actually get them to go down. Come on. Come on, let's fight. Let's go, idiot. Get down here. Oh, you want to play those games, huh? Get over here. Starting to wish I had my death knight. Get down here and let's fight like men. You froze me enough times. Now party time's over for you. Let's have some fun. See, I thought I heard someone with a dagger. What kind of rogue is having fun here? Ooh, 2 gold. Darkened Scourge Stone. This Scourge Stone thrums with a power unlike any you have encountered before. That's not any kind of quest item, is it? No, but it is kind of like back in the olden days with the Argent Dawn, collecting Scourge Stones. What can I do with this thing? We'll figure it out some other time. Yeah, that's cool. A little souvenir of trudging off the beaten path, but hey, Paladin versus giant undead dragon, that's a fight that no servant of the light would ever pass up. Now, let's see here. Maybe we can actually get to what I actually want to do here. Hey, there's the war campaign. We can actually start this back up. Heart of Azeroth Island Expeditions. That doesn't mean I'm going to have to grind island expeditions to advance that story now, I hope.
And I will reassure the Justicar she has our full support. Our reinforcements will be arriving shortly.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Ice Crown. Ha! Report to Justicar Mariel Trueheart at the Argent Tournament grounds in Ice Crown.
See you later.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so hard.
What can I do for you?
Well, we found him. We found the Blight Collar. I was on patrol like I'd done 100 times before, only he was sitting on the front porch of that old house with those terrible dogs. And I swear he smirked at me and stared with those fiery red eyes. Oh, Nathanel's Blight Collar? The Maris Stead. Where is that? Westfall? Eastern Plaguelands. I was way off.
See you around.
That probably means he's a world boss, isn't he? Well, in terms of getting to the Argent Crusades place... Oh, that's a guild tabard. Don't I still have that thing, though? Yeah, Argent Crusaders tabard. Let's swap that in. And that's why I still carry it. I might as well ditch the guild tabard. Not really see the point of joining any guilds in this game anymore. Oh, what is this? Does this mean we have to go see a bronze dragonflight person to do jousting? I think we do. Well, this sure fell apart now, didn't it?
Forgive me, but I believe that to be antiquated thinking, Justicar. We must act now, before it is too late. If we continue to delay, our opportunity may be lost.
For the crusade.
You arrived just in time. Commander Gregor spoke highly of you. Interesting.
Until we meet again.
You have my attention. We shall prevail.
Yeah, this was the daily quest area in Wrath of the Lich King. Does this mean that there's a bronze dragonflight person somewhere nearby? Maybe up in the mountains or something. Silent Vigil. That would be a fitting place to put a bronze dragonflight person. What's this? Ah, fitting! So the zone has changed, huh? Alright, heck with the quest. Well, these are all level 50 now. Alright, there's the raid. That's still a thing. How's that for a screenshot? Well, we can't really get the sky in there. Let's just leave this. I just want to see. There has to be a bronze dragonflight person in here. Ice crown. Switch back. There's got to be something in there. Switchback Shadowlands. There has to be somebody. Alright, so this all went live on November 10th. There's got to be somebody. Ice Crown, Bronze Dragonflight. There's got to be somebody in here. There's just no way. Blizzard would never do this. We got the thing for the... I think this content is too new that nobody's really... has really done it before. Alright, let's land on the Frozen Throne and look this up. I think this does have some screenshot potential, though. If we could get that sky without it looking, you know, goofy and whatnot. Keep that as is, then. There's got to be a bronze dragonflight NPC in here. They did that for They always do this for changed zones. That's not it. Ice Crown changes patch 9. Patch 901. This is a time-limited thing until Shadowlands comes out. Interesting. Flying in Warlords of Draenor and Legion no longer requires the achievement earning the achievements Draenor Pathfinder and Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 2. And unlocking allied races no longer requires reaching exalted reputation with the race's associated faction. Does this mean that my Legion characters can fly now? Let's see here. And that's all class changes. I'm looking at patch notes here. There's got to be some kind of Bronze Dragonflight NPC somewhere around here, because the if you want to do like Argent Tournament or something like that as a level 50, previously this game would have given you some options. Just get simpler with this. Previously, oh yeah, haha, break physics because video games. Actually, technically, this allows for a screenshot. This allows for a screenshot if we go way up in the air. Alright. Whoa. We could always do the Goblin Glider thing, but it would be like the old high mountain thing we did earlier, where we saw how far the thing would wear off and we basically would plummet. Oh, that's why. We're going the wrong way. Ice Crown. There has to be an NPC somewhere, though. It's totally not like Blizzard to just eliminate sections of the game like this. In, Blasted Lands with the Iron Horde, you had the option of switching back. So... Alright, we've gone to Dragonblight. Yeah, and everything changes back to Lich King scenery. It's the Wrathgate, too. That's where that wonderful cinematic was. That basically kicked off, you know, the potential... You know, we saw that cinematic earlier. Oh, this will be very, very retro. You know, we saw that cinematic earlier. That's a very recent example of what Blizzard can do. Let's compare that to the Wrathgate cinematic, the original Wrathgate cinematic, and see just how far Blizzard's animation technology has come. Crazy how on one side of Ice Crown it's still Lich King, and on the other side of Ice Crown it's Shadowlands. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, really jerky frame rate.
Over! Take the light! Pour the order on! For the Alliance!
Oh, look at this. It's the old models, too. Oh, this is...
You mindless wretches!
So low poly.
Rise up, sons of the Horde! Blood and glory await us!
So ancient.
Luntargal! For the Horde!
For the Horde.
I was wondering if you'd show up. I couldn't let the Alliance have all the fun today.
You know, when you compare this to the cinematic we watched that kicked off the Shadowlands pre-patch, This is nuts. Look at these old models.
Justice! Cowards! And answer for your crimes!
Oh, man. And this was cool back in the day. When people found this in Wrath of the Lich King, it was basically like, this is awesome. We're glad we bought the game now.
Justice of cowardice. I will show you the justice of the grave and the true meaning of fear.
Enough talk! Let it be finished!
Yikes. Frostmourne hungers.
You will pay for all the lives you've stolen, traitor!
Boldly stated, but there is nothing you can...
This is absolutely a complete and total hijacking of the plot away from what I'm supposed to be doing.
We had forgotten.
Sylvanas.
Think we had forgiven. Behold now the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken.
Sylvanas.
Death to the Scourge! And death to the living!
Seems like a common theme, though, between then and now.
This isn't over.
Now, all
This is so old, though.
This is the hour of the Forsaken.
Very different storyline from a very different expansion.
Finished. No escape for any of us.
Very different world, very different... Excuse me, I forgot the joke. Very different world of Warcraft. Reference back to the South Park episode for that one. So there you go. That is, ladies and gentlemen, over a decade of difference. Over a decade of difference in cinematic technology from Lich King to the Shadowlands pre-patch. Yes, that's in-game for anybody that, well, the automated systems will be like, what the hell? But there we go. It's crazy, you know. Well, there you go. Just showing and showcasing Blizzard's cinematic technology and how it's improved so much in the last about 10 years or so, late 2000s versus the big 2020. So it's crazy, you know. Novos the Summoner. What level? For the rare. Yeah, but the music is different. There has to be a Bronze Dragonflight NPC somewhere out here. There has to be. It would not be Blizzard-like for them to just change the zone like this. There has to be a way to turn everything back, and if you were leveling Argent tournament stuff, be able to do that. There absolutely has to be a way to do this. Bring a hunter out here and track humanoids. Well, technically Zadormi would be a dragon. Same thing, too, with Silithus, when Silithus was changed in Legion. Or Battle for Azeroth with a giant demon sword. So, there's got to be a Zadormi character in here somewhere. How about over by where the Argent Crusade set up camp when they first came here? Maybe there's an NPC over there? Usually wherever this NPC is towards the beginning of the zone. So you can just change the whole thing. I'm surprised there isn't something for WoW Wiki or something yet. Alright, so that's Crystal Song Forest. So, the broken front. Yeah, and the Argent camp was up here somewhere. Where did the Argent Crusade set up camp? Scourge Home. Yeah, this is actually... Yeah, here's the Crusaders' pinnacle. The breach. This is where it was. This is phased based on progress in Lich King. But these characters are all the Argent Vanguard. This would be a good place to put the Zadormi NPC if there was a Zadormi NPC around here. Archdruid. Engineering. Alright. Let's look up where Zadormi is. Because Zadormi has traditionally been... Yeah, Bronze Dragonflight. Let's see if there's one in our... Let's see if there's one here. This is Wowpedia. Should be a little bit more. Battle for Razaroth. Yeah, our last zone was there. Dustwallow Marsh... Arathi Highlands. Blasted Lands, that's who I'm most familiar with. The Darkshore Warfront. Yes. See if there's Zadormi and Icecrown. Oh, what's this? Shadowland pre-patch event quest. Phase players out. Ooh. What's this? Why is Firefox so slow? It's part of the pre-patch event. Argent Commendation, Anti-Doom Broom, Putrid Geist, and Catch-Up Gear. Oh, there's Catch-Up Gear with these. Ah, there's some Catch-Up Gear we can get from all of this. Only lasts 2 weeks until the release of Shadowlands, so the change isn't permanent. Oh, okay. Yeah, so... But here's the thing. I was 2 days from Crusader title, no Zadormi to turn back time. Ha. You place 3 in areas affected by BFA for us to toggle if we want to go back and experience in pre-Sylvanas war crime zones. Beautiful job there. But how come there isn't one for 2008 Ice Crowns? I'm not forced to stop my Champ Steel grind for 14 days. This was literally the perfect time to do said grind because it lined up perfectly with getting enough steals for the remaining mounts I needed. A message from Ice Crown Quest, World of Warcraft, etc. There weren't any blues in this thread either. Nope. So yeah, supposedly this is temporary, but I would bet any money there's going to be some kind of patch where Zadormi will show up here. But what kind of catch-up gear do they have? Might be good for... Since my guy never actually raided, might be good for getting some more firepower. You know what? Heck with the war campaign. Can't really change the name of the stream. Let's see, edit. Goodmane's Kul Tiran war campaign. Or so I thought. But it's the Shadowlands pre-launch event. change that. So much for that idea. Goodmane's Kul Tiran war campaign, or so I thought. Updated in live control room. If this pre-expansion thing has catch-up gear, let's go get that. Because for when Wrath of the Lich King launched... ran out of Ice Crown. Nice music in Crystal Song Forest. Too bad that Blizzard never did anything with the zone. And that was because in 2008, computers couldn't handle Dalaran and Crystal Song at the same time. I'm curious if Blizzard could revisit some of this. Let's see. And that points to an old idea that I had a long time ago for Blizzard. A Chrono Trigger style expansion where it's about time travel in between various areas in Blizzard history. Basically, pick up where the Caverns of Time left off. It'd be kind of cool if we could travel through time or something. And when Warlords of Draenor had a time travel element to alternate dimension Draenor, or alternate timeline Draenor, when that was a thing, Blizzard said explicitly that that was not a time-traveling expansion. So let's see here. Fly all the way back out there. Let's see what kind of catch-up gear we have. This guy never raided or did anything in BFA. I was playing ESO the whole time, so I'm a perfect candidate for some catch-up gear. Let's try this new Crusader aura. Now the auras have returned. Yay, auras! Whatever. I don't like the Retribution aura, though. When a party or raid member dies, you gain Avenging Wrath. I mean, it might be cool in raids. But that basically means that skill gets more powerful as your raid group sucks. So, alright, let's do this event. Let's see what kind of quests we have. Heck with the other stuff. What the? Why are these guys all back? How come I go... Wait a minute. Did I screw this up? I thought this place got trashed. Yeah, the sky's still red and everything. Ooh, did I glitch it? Me and my curiosity about that Zadormi NPC. Darkened Scourge Stone. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's have some fun here. Shockedin's kind of sucked in Wrath of the Lich King, so... Pitch Black Scourge Stone. Tank it is. Two more Scourge. Can probably pull a bunch of them. Hang out with some Death Knights. What the? Oh, okay. Thought he had eyeballs for a second. So where do we turn this in? Because it looks like the zone is bugged. Will reloading the UI actually fix this? Reload. It's regular reload in this game. No, it looks like it bugged out the zone. Where's the turn-in? Ah, turn-in should be over there. Alright. Keep those on. We'll keep those going. Alright, mercy work time. Is that Argent Confessor Paltris? Ah, it is possible. But unlike previously, you just couldn't go over and heal them. How come half the Valiants I'm healing are Taurens? Lumbering Atrocity. Do we want to deal with that guy? We can take him easily. Forgot we had that back now. Technically means this guy can fear pull a bunch of undead. Diminishing returns. Trollgora. Let's see here. Alderthar and Morderthar. Oh, there's dailies available now. Where do we get them from? Quartermaster. So what do we have? Anti-Doom Broom. Argent Conscripts. Ah! Nice stuff. We need what? 15 commendations? Can we turn in the Scourge Stones to get those, though? Or what do we use those for? Ah, so there's plenty of reason to keep doing these things. Oh, look at all this. Yeah, way better than what I have. Well, we have a reason to do some stuff today, then. Commendations. Action taken against the invading forces of the Shadowlands.
More guts. More blood. More food.
Interesting. Ah, there we go. Lichfiend's minions once carried Scourge Stones given them by the Dark Master. New ones have been found in the corpses of the undead. We do not know their purpose, but they've been touched by an even more sinister magic. Ah, there we go. Which I have some of those. Collect darkened or pitch black Scourge Stones. Ah, okay, so it's like an Apexis daily then. Alright, so let's look for... These guys probably have some good stuff. Yeah, all these people are doing double the DPS. These are all the people that actually played the last expansion. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, now that we know that... Well, since those big guys have a lot of those Scourge Stones, let's pull a bunch of stuff. Whoops! Consecrated the wrong place. Oh, they just poured away. Wimps. $2 gold, that's it. We get another Scourge Stone for another one of those abominations. Maybe that didn't work out as well as I thought. This? Nothing. Well, where are we supposed to get these things from then? The regulars don't drop them. The elite-looking folks don't drop them. There's one. 60%. At least it's not like, you know, you kill an enemy and you get like 1% on the progress bar. That back in Warlords was definitely annoying. on these guys. Right. Still nothing. What? Might as well attack the dummy at this point. We'd make the same amount of progress. Well, instead of mindless grinding, let's go check out the Cult of the Damned. They should be dropping those Scourge Stones as well. Look at all these people doing double DPS. Frost Strike, yeah, DPS spec. The DPS spec. All these people, yeah. See this? What's down here? That's it? A telescope? Okay, so I thought that going after the Cult of the Damned... Yeah, guess it didn't work out the way I thought it would. See, what mode are we in? It's too easy when you mute this thing to hit the other thing by mistake. Cardioid, there we go. Don't need this thing picking up the keyboard. No. That's the Nathanos Blight Collar thing, which you don't want to do. Well, so much for that idea. I basically want to take out Scourge in order to get those Scourge stones to turn in Argent Dawn style. Might as well go play WoW Classic and go to the Plague Lands. Actually, I do have a guy that I need to level in order to get him up to somewhere near level 60 for when Burning Crusade comes out. It's funny how history is repeating itself. I got bored with WoW Vanilla, came back for Burning Crusade.
The Crusade stands ready.
Except I got bored sooner this time.
There is still much to be done, hero. Crusader Ren here will assist you in your next endeavors.
Ice Crown effort unlocks access to daily quests in Ice Crown.
Stand. I await your signal.
All right, well, let's see here. 80%.
You need something? Hey there. Safe travels. Get the Confessor involved in that. Makes it easier to take down the elites that way. One more. Just pull them over to where the rest of the Crusaders can get involved. Yeah. One more, huh? See if this guy's got one. Here's zombie. Missed. What a waste.
Finally, jackpot. Yeah, maybe one more of those. We keep it for a souvenir. I don't know. Cthulhu the Gate Watcher. So there are rares in this zone, even though it's a special version of the zone.
How are you?
Question is, how difficult are they?
Have a good one.
Ah, it's a turn-in! It's a repeating turn-in. Nice. Repeatable quest, so I can theoretically stay in this zone and just grind all that out. 8 of them so far.
See you later.
I wonder if there's any guilds that are doing well. I think there'd be loot for that and stuff like this. Yeah, so with the Lich King event, I actually had the full armor set of the recolored Judgment gear. Just, that came out before the transmog system.
You were foolish to come.
So, when I was dumb enough to delete that old gear, it didn't make it into the transmogs when transmog launched. But how could I have known years before that that would happen? Worm Reanimator. Necro Lord. Who's that? Brawn Jam. This is a spawn point. Oh, it gets the spawn points for the rares. I might actually go for some of them then. Well, we'll probably get more of these things as we do some of the quests around here, so let's just do that. But yeah, I can just turn off the stream and just grind away. Grinding's boring. Let's see here. So I found it interesting that somebody from YouTube actually talked about how YouTube has enjoyed a boom this year similar to Twitch. So that would be one of the reasons for the lack of views and the lack of anybody really stumbling across my channel this year. So it's just interesting to think that there's all these people out there that are saying, oh, I know how to grow your Twitch channel or YouTube channel or whatever, when they did all the growth in different years than 2020. So none of them really have any information that's relevant anymore. I can vouch it was very different in 2016, 2017 than 2020. What we need is a shakeout. Ah, this guy should give me some nice Scourge Stones. What we need is a shakeout. Alright, established foothold. I've taken out the Frostworm. Come on down here. I killed your kind in Duskwood, and I'll kill you here. No loot whatsoever. It's like killing the whale shark in Vastgir. Well, that's cool. That wasn't in Lich King.
Get to your positions. These grounds will be ours soon enough.
Blessing of Kings. Oh, look at all these vintage paladin skills. Oh, man.
Stand together. They won't let us take it without a fight.
Why do creatures get the cooler versions of paladin skills? Well, get over here.
We've got to be making headway. Stay focused! Don't let its size fool you. That thing is as brittle as they come. Bring it down!
What? That thing doesn't break fear anymore? Haha, humans got nerfed. Anyways, where were we?
A job well done. I am sure the Justicar will be pleased. Let us share with her news of our success.
Well, that was interesting. There used to be a quest in Lich King that was similar to that. I remember one time, though, I landed on the wrong spire and I landed where the Horde was supposed to land. Whoops! Hey, how come my guy's getting ganked? Oh, this is the red one. I'm looking for the blue one. Whatever. Alright, let's head back over there and get this stuff turned in. So, we will not be grinding that gear on stream. I don't want to bore people with grindy type stuff. We're just going to do the quest chains until we run out of quests. And then, of course, we still have the... Well, here's how it's going to work. The launch of Shadowlands is probably going to bring a lot of crap to this game, so I will be returning to ESO when the game goes live. And then once all the nonsense stops, then I might come back. So... This is a nice catch-up story with a paladin theme, so why not go for it? ESO remains my favorite of the games, my favorite MMO right now. Blizzard's attempts to modernize WoW have, as far as I'm concerned, come up short. Until they solve the level 49 problem, they're second tier as far as I'm concerned versus ESO.
How may I help you?
There actually are some ESO events going on right now, and when Shadowlands launches. I'm sure they were planned out that way.
Be well.
There's our dailies.
Guide our blades.
Bombing run, huh?
Always be at your best.
Oh, look, Undead Death Knight. I was like, what the heck are those guys doing here?
Hello.
Hmm?
See you around. Hey there.
So it's 25 of any kind.
See you later.
The pitch black Scourge Stones, are they for elites only, or are they just an alternate kind? So that way you have two things to go after. That's kind of bizarre. Thought it would be like the multiple levels of Scourge Stones in WoW Classic.
Can I help you?
Gloom Shrooms in Scourge Home. Probably can get a piece of gear just from these dailies. It is kind of annoying, though, having not raided in BFA. Now I get all these people doing more damage. And getting the quests done faster. My DPS spec is only as good as their tank spec. And that's one of the reasons I'm not running in Dungeon Finder right now. I'm sure I would get my couple of people's noses thumbed at me. Like, yeah, whatever. People don't like it when you're not playing this game endlessly like they are. Alright. So this is what? This is the bombing area? One of them. Yeah, let's take these out. So where do we plant the bomb? Here's one that's unexploded. More Scourge Stones! Oh, I think we are supposed to do... down here. Colossal Plague Spreader. Somebody's waiting for a rare to spawn. What rare is supposed to spawn here? Trollgar. Alright. I'm sure that all the rares from Lich King have been buffed for this event. Let's head on over here and... Sorry for the unannounced drop-in. Oh, it was up there. We had to set it down by that meat wagon. Or whatever the heck this thing is. Probably shouldn't still be referencing Warcraft 3 at this point. Kaboom! Okay, so that's that with that. Scourgeholm is actually way over there. So the idea with this... Unlocking Kul Tirans. Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, that's cool. I can look at stuff on the web while flying around because I can use the stream preview to see where I am. The Legend of Cage. The angry video game nerd has done something with the Legend of Cage. Oh, what... See, the Legend of Cage is pretty much a crappier version of Demon's Sword on the NES. So... Weren't they made by the same company? Here I am looking up stuff here. So, who made... let's see here. Demon's Sword NES was made by who? Taito, 1989. Legend of Cage NES was made by Taito, right? Yeah, 1985. So, very similar games, very similar mechanics, couple years difference. Yeah. I think Make 21 actually referenced that. But the thing with Legend of Cage is that it was basically one of those Atari-style games that never ended, and you just basically got a high score. Really primitive video game making, but hey, the 80s. So, it's one of the reasons why The Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, was so groundbreaking at the time. You're making progress, you got a big world map. I mean, you think about what games were in the mid-80s. That was really something else. Alright, so... We're supposed to lure a bunch of... fertilize the mushrooms with... Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it's that rogue again. Woo! But how do you get the spore samples? Oh, okay. Randomly gets dropped. Rare mob. I wonder if that gives us some more Scourge Stones. The rogue will probably get the rare first. Somehow I got a feeling that Prince Taldaram, where the heck is he? He's way over...
I will feast on your remains.
Someone pulled him. Curious if Silver Dragon is just serving as a spawn timer thing, but not necessarily useful. Plenty of Scourge Stones, then, but not so much with the mushrooms. It's interesting that the smaller mushrooms are actually... Didn't What's-Her-Face say that you're supposed to kill enemies near the mushrooms to make them bigger? Why are the little ones giving me the most mature spore samples? Yeah, like over there. Let's fly over these guys and kill one non-elite and pick those up. That's what doesn't make any sense. And of course the aggro radius has been buffed. Alright. Character name, Kira Moon. We're doing the same DPS. So... Yep. So that's a rogue that isn't out DPSing a tank paladin. Go figure, right? Must be a similar situation. Somebody that didn't play a lot of BFA or an alt or something like that and has no gear. That's really the thing, too. It's one of the things Blizzard needs to get away from in this game is the persistent obsession with gear as a form of progression. You get to ESO, for example, and gear is very, very minimized. You get to gear, for example, get to ESO, for example, and gear is incredibly minimized. Let's make things more interesting. Let's go Retribution. I don't think that'll do much for damage, though. What? How come I can't target the thing? A Scourge Stone from attacking a mushroom. Go figure. Nicer burst damage against single enemies, but Ret Paladins have gotten holy word? Was it Word of Glory? That's right. They've gotten that back, so let's keep that there. Oh, Turn Evil is back as well. Gotta figure all this out as to what to put where on the bars. Turn Evil's back on the bar. Shield of the Righteous requires a shield, of course. See here. So that's a... Oh, yeah, we don't have this back either. Let's move that there, then. Guess who doesn't play Rhett anymore? Rhett is actually kind of fallen by the wayside. It's not interesting. You do some more damage, but you have to heal more. Yeah, see now 400 damage. I think some of this has to do with the level squish too. That just the differences in the numbers are going to be smaller because everything is smaller. So really? Let's kill this guy instead. DPS race. Kill the other guy before the other guy kills you. Two more of those. Well, that's one way to get it done. Alright, change specs after dropping combat. The survivability give up doesn't really make the extra damage interesting. As opposed to like a Kill 10 Boars quest where you can just pull the entire room as a tank. So, it just doesn't make any sense. Chilly winds fill the air. Seek warmth at a bonfire. Is this an instant...
We must not allow the cold to deter our efforts. Seek warmth among allies, champion.
Well, where's a bonfire? Yeah, I'm kind of stuck out here in the ice. Oh, it's 400 damage per second, but my regen is higher than that. That's why it doesn't matter. Yeah. I guess I picked the right time to... Yeah. Picked the right time to change back to tank spec. Alright, well there is a bonfire over here. We'll just head over... Could always go inside, too. There we go. One of the things I remember from Lich King. I was wondering when the really cold weather in Icecrown would actually become part of the game. But do you have to stay here? Yes. Well, we got some quests to turn in, so we'll just stay tank spec. Really showing some of the advantages of having some kind of healing spec, though, by doing this.
Yes. Until we meet again.
Looking for something specific? Have a good one. I supply only the finest goods. Safe travels.
So that means we have what now for this, for the turn-ins? Ah, 17. We can get something. Argent conscripts. Which of these would be the biggest jump? I think the cloak, actually. 60 to 100, 60 to 100, 100, 100. The cloak. Actually, no. Sea Raiders, wrist guards. Actually, what is this going to look like when it's 100%? Basically, the generic Battle for Azeroth armor. Kind of bummed out there's no weapons or shields, but hey, it's a catch-up set. So, level 100. Let's actually take care of the bracers first. There we go.
See you later.
Can sell the old stuff too.
Good day to you.
Vendor all this.
Safe travels.
We actually have slight improvement too. Item level 63 now. Nice. So, we can actually do stuff in Ice Crown and grind out pretty much the rest of this. Same thing with dailies. Let's also turn it over here.
Hey!
3 more. Nice. Okay, we can get that out of there then. Looks like my alt plans are going to have to wait. And I'll have to keep track of how many of these Scourge Stones I have. So, very, very grindable. Let's do that. Off stream, though, let's not go grinding for... Oh, there's fights going on in here, too. Alright. Well, there is one thing we can do about all of this. So I think this is kind of an incentive to try and get your character ready for Shadowlands. Really, when you think of it. Yep. This is kind of an incentive to try and get your character ready for Shadowlands. Because I think you need to be 50 to come out here and do this. Screenshot material, baby. Yeah, you have to be 50 to come out here and do this. So that again is a sticking point. Once again, that is a sticking point of this whole pre-launch event. Nice. That is a screeny where that's a screenshot. I think a lot of these screenshots could probably also do quite well. Yeah, we'll play with this after the stream. A lot of these screenshots could do quite well
as thumbnails, because that's one of the things with YouTube streaming, is that YouTube streaming very explicitly requires thumbnails, and it actually makes something very serious out of thumbnails as well. So this is where we're going to leave off with all of this, because I'm going to do some grinding off stream to get the rest of that set. But the fun part is, you know, probably the disturbing part about all of this is that Blizzard has essentially turned World of Warcraft into 2 games by doing this. You have 1 through 49, then you have 50 to 60. So it's a nice catch-up system for getting catch-up gear if you didn't do any raiding or do much of anything in BFA. But other than that, the big issue I have with World of Warcraft right now is it's basically ESO light when it comes to modernizing itself. So you have somewhat of the player freedom that ESO offers, but there's some limits to it. And this is behavior that I've seen from Blizzard before, where Blizzard has this problem where they try and put their own twist on things, and they end up making things not as good as what other games do. This is an example of that. Just the 2 games problem and the level 49 problem. Regardless, it'll be good to catch up Goodmane, give him some more firepower for anything else in the game. I don't plan on getting Shadowlands when it comes out. I'm probably going to switch back to ESO, wait until whatever infrastructure issues Blizzard has and other issues like, for example, like Hellfire Peninsula and Burning Crusade, wait until those issues are done before checking out the expansion. I'll probably go back to ESO when Shadowlands launches, then maybe come back to WoW later on. But I talked about progression and gear being the only form of progression. In ESO, as you've seen with my construction projects there, there's player housing and things like that, joining guilds and other stuff. You can do whatever, whenever, and sometimes you can just have some fun on your own without always having to be worried about some kind of grind. And I think that's a lesson that MMOs could absolutely learn in today's day and age. Social media is youtube.com/MultimediaJay, twitter.com/MultimediaJay, twitch.tv/MultimediaJay, and multimediajay.wordpress.com. I will grind out whatever Scourgestone stuff I want to do off-stream to not bore you folks with grinding in WoW. These were regular quests, and even these quests are pretty grindy. Hopefully things are more interesting and my character can do more damage and not spend forever fighting mobs, because he only leveled in BFA but didn't do anything after that. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay, signing off. Thanks for stopping by.